This week I'm on the Powder Highway for some spring skiing at Kicking Horse Mountain Resort in Golden, BC. I'm starting things off at the Winston Pub, where I met up with the girls from the Kootenay-based Non-Stop Ski and Snowboard Company. The girls would be my ski buddies for the next few days.
Each year, Kicking Horse is lucky enough to receive, on average, more than 7 meters of some of the lightest, driest, and deepest powder snow on the planet. The fourth highest vertical drop in North America, the raw ruggedness of the mountain, amazing always fresh powder, and the sheer beauty of the region sets Kicking Horse apart as one of the most exceptional ski resorts in British Columbia.
Along the Powder Highway in the expansive Dogtooth Range, this young resort opened in 2000. The Champagne capital of Canada boasts spectacular scenery, easy access to a vast variety of terrain, wide open bowls, steeps, chutes, and long groomers. Kicking Horse also offers exceptional backcountry opportunities. I'm meeting up with the girls from Non-Stop so they can show me what they love about Kicking Horse.
So Non-Stop offers all different courses. We offer instructor courses, improvement camps, and adventure holidays. Our adventure holidays, we offer a few of those, including a 2-week snow safari and a 1-week snow safari, which visit this wonderful place, Kicking Horse Mountain Resort.
Clients really enjoy coming to this area because it's a close commute to Calgary. Once they're on the courses, they say they really do leave with the best time of their life, meet some amazing people, and experience the great terrain that these Kootenays have to offer. Kicking Horse is a real special destination on one of our trips. It's really popular with the clients because generally the snow is so great here. The access from the gondola right to the top of the mountain gives that amazing perspective with all this gorgeous scenery. The slack country is really accessible, and generally people come here and they say it's one of the best days of their lives.
Our clients are always super impressed by how friendly everyone is, and how, especially in the lift lines, how friendly everyone is and how smoothly it all runs. But when they get up onto the runs, they're the only ones on the run. And if there is someone else passing, they just wait for them to go, and then they've got the whole run to themselves. And as so many of our clients are used to skiing in Europe or busier resorts in the Southern Hemisphere, it's a great experience for them to have so much space when they're skiing.
Non-Stop is based in the East Kootenays because that's where the best powder is. So we travel through the Powder Highway, and clients can experience the deepest snow, the best tree runs, and the real steep, deep terrain that the East Kootenays are famous for.
Some of our clients do a backcountry Pacific course, and when they come here to Kicking Horse, they get to see the backcountry that's right off the resort itself, and they can see the lines, and it gets their slope up, and some of them take a guide out into the backcountry for the day, and yeah, it's just another part of the sport that they get to experience here in Kicking Horse. I've lived in the East Kootenays now for this is my 12th year, and I'm happy to call it home. It's I came for the winter and I stayed for the summers, but I love the fact that the terrain out here, the great outdoors, just challenges me in every season. And I'm saying goodbye to winter now and looking forward to what the summer brings. And then I'll be the same at the end of next summer. Just can't wait to get back on my skis. So it's year-round fun here in the East Kootenays.
After the morning on the slopes, we headed into the Eagle Eye restaurant at the top of the Golden Eagle Express gondola. This is one of those spots where the views and the menu compete for your attention.
Cheers!
There are lots of budget accommodation options down the road in the town of Golden. At the base of the mountain is the conveniently located Glacier Lodge, and within walking distance are a whole range of incredible private home rentals like this upscale residence, where we were lucky enough to stay. I'm heading up the Catamount chair to meet a man who has a very interesting job.
Hello, Claire, hi Ron.
Our bear Boo is now 11 years old. He was born in the wild up in the Caribou Mountains of British Columbia, and that's where his name comes from. But he was orphaned as a very young cub. When he was just 5 months old, his mother was shot and killed by a poacher. Now at that time, orphaned grizzly bear cubs were typically euthanized. But Boo got a second lease on life here at the Kicking Horse Grizzly Bear Refuge. He's been here since 2003. We built the refuge specifically for Boo. And it's our belief that if you give an orphan grizzly bear the opportunities such as our refuge provides to learn survival skills naturally through trial and error, that a grizzly bear cub ordinarily would learn from its mother, that eventually it can learn those skills on its own. It's a very special time of the year because Boo is waking up from his winter dormancy period, and he'll soon be released into his larger 20-acre habitat. That's the best day of the year here at the refuge, when Boo's released into his larger habitat. Typically he bounds through the open gate, he loves playing in the snow, he loves his new sense of freedom and movement. Now as the summer goes on, he adapts to the conditions at the time. He hunts and forages naturally for quite a lot of his food.
Wow, this is so cool.
Boo's habitat was selected because it's a spot where wild grizzly bears have been observed historically, so we know that it's good natural grizzly bear habitat. It's also directly under the path of the gondola, so people going over, even if they're not coming to visit the refuge, might have the opportunity to see Boo from the air. And it also gives us the opportunity to drop food to Boo into the center of his habitat from the gondola, because his habitat simply isn't big enough for him to get all of his food himself naturally, so we have to supplement a certain amount of his food, and the gondola is convenient for that.
We headed out to stretch our legs on world-class Dawn Mountain Nordic trails just minutes from the resort. Equipment rentals are conveniently available in the village at the base of the mountain. A training venue for World Cup athletes, these trails offer challenge for the best skiers, as well as the average skier looking for a bit of exercise and fun. A visit to Kicking Horse Resort in Golden is not complete without a stop-off at the Cedar House restaurant. Consistently voted as one of the top 50 best places to eat in Canada, the extensive menu of tantalizing meals tempts your taste buds. This warm and welcoming spot also offers luxurious private chalets, each equipped with a hot tub and mountain views. Operating for nearly 40 years in the Golden area, Purcell Heli Skiing is one of the pioneers in the industry. This operation is run by one of the legends in the business, guide and owner Rudy Gerch.
I always say heli skiing is very addictive, and it's just like a drug. The only way you can afford doing it is to start pedaling it. And I turned into a dealer, and to this day I still enjoy it. I started guiding heli skiing in '66, so that's 47 years ago, and I still enjoy every day when I'm out there guiding. I enjoy being with the guests. A lot of guests, we're good friends that turned into a very good relationship people. It's like skiing with friends all the time. And it's also nice to be out there with first-time heli skiers and show them what we have out there. The skiing is only part of it. It's the day in the mountains. To be out there is what keeps me going. The helicopter that we're using right now is a Bell 205 Plus. It's a helicopter that holds 10 guests and 2 guides. We always have 2 guides in a group. We offer daily heli skiing, and sometimes it's pretty hard to put a group together. If it doesn't work out, then we can split the group on the run and make 2 smaller groups, and that way the faster skiers can carry on. We also have a smaller helicopter, 4-passenger, that we use mainly for private groups and also in the off-season to get started, and at the end of the season when we don't have enough skiers to keep the big machine busy. The terrain that we're skiing on has from glaciers to good tree skiing. The tenure that we have, we lease an area of about 500,000 acres from the BC government. Each one of the runs is as big as a ski area almost. Because we can offer a day or 2 or 3 days or a week long, we're very flexible. And the other great advantage is on days when it snows hard that we can't fly, the skiing is good at kicking horse, and then our guests never lose a day skiing. If they really want to ski, they can go to the resort and ski in the resort for a day and then come back.
We pack up our Kicking Horse accommodations and move on down the Powder Highway for our next adventure. The girls wanted to show me one of their special spots. A slippery walk down a hiking path, and our mission is revealed in steamy splendor. Nothing beats a rejuvenating stop at the White Swan Hot Springs. Be sure to cool off in the river for the full experience, but be aware there's one spot where the current runs a little more quickly. This girls' trip down the Powder Highway has been incredible.